Boom, 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 boom.
Bronze Army, Asura's Rage, two pretty good teams facing off right here, and looking forward to see how this plays out and how they want to play this field. Whether they want to go more of a late game comp, try to play towards the scaling. With the changes to Fangtooth, going a little bit earlier game can be more beneficial. Rush the field, push you, get yourself lane pressure, and take Fangtooth over and over, gaining scaling power infinitely, extra buffs. Not exactly sure what the 5th and onward is. We've been doing some testing. It seems slightly random, but just moving upwards from that is always very beneficial, hitting up that Fangtooth, and try to steamroll that way. And both are very viable. Both are good options, but any thoughts?
And no surprise with the Gideon Grux bans. No, it's going to be interesting. This is the first time I'm able to cast with Fangtooth. He is very strong in the pub games, like you were saying. Those buffs are insane, so let's see what's happening. Gideon, in my opinion, is extremely strong right now. That right click is just brutal, and Grux is super strong as well. So let's see what happens. We got the first pick, Rampage, who entire kit got changed once again, and I like it.
Well, they're definitely bringing Rampage more towards basing him around that ultimate, making sure that he's going and he's being a menace. They're giving him the ground pound now that is enhanced so much when he's in that ult form, making him really a force to be reckoned with. I like the Grux and Gideon bans here. Gideon, like you said, being just too big of a problem with the large AoE ult stun, the damage output being insane at level 1 and upwards from there. It's no surprise that he was banned out at all. And for those of you guys that don't know, Grux's double pain actually procs your Death Crawler, dealing insane amounts of damage. So now you know.
Damage.
Yeah.
Stupid damage.
We do have the Aurora. We do have the Aurora coming out. And yeah, a lot of the combos I've been seeing are Aurora Gideon. You just AoE CC train. Kind of like the Aurora Steel combo when Aurora was first released.
Oh, pain. Pain.
Narbash. Narbash.
Pain.
It looks like we're going to have a CC train coming out on both teams, hopefully. See which one's a little heftier.
Narbash. All right. We got that. Guys, again, sorry. I'm having, as you guys can obviously tell, I'm a little flustered. I'm having tons of technical difficulties for reasons that are out of my control. Agent Deli, I'm going to drop kick you when I meet you in real life. And but moving on. Narbash, Bellic, oh my God, so much CC right now.
We went through like a bursty comp. We've hit a tank comp, and now CC is king. We have Lieutenant Bellic, Gadget. Gadget going to beat the zoning and damage here. Just, it's going to hurt. Whoever gets stunned first. Richter and or Richter. My gosh. This is going to be nasty.
Have to forfeit.
I don't know. I definitely think we have Aurora, Narbash, and Richter here. The AoE CC is going to be off the charts. We do have some good interrupts, though, on the opposite side with the Rampage and Bellica. But the Gadget is going to have a little bit of a hard time zoning. But, I mean, Iggy and Scorch. Okay.
I guess the Gadget is a counter to the Iggy and Scorch. No, they picked them first.
Gadget came first.
Yeah. So Bellica support, like you said. Gadget. I guess Gadget can't poke against Iggy. That's what you need because Bellica can't go against that. Crunch.
Well, my guess is
I like Crunch right now a lot.
Oh, yeah. Crunch is fun. You put whether you use Black Ice Routine or Corrosive Walker or even Amplification Engineer, you melt people. You deal so much damage, and there are multiple cards that go well with him, and situationally can work very well. But we're talking about the Gadget again. I think it was more a counter to the CC comp, the AoE CCs. Richter and Narbash both slowing, almost self-rooting when they ult. A Gadget ult on top of that is going to do tons of damage. Revenant carry.
Revenant very strong. That armor shred is insane. And the same thing, that damage, if they're able to get a couple of Fangtooth, I mean, I was playing earlier against him, and within 12 minutes, he was hitting for 400 on his 5th shot. 400.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
like, wow.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Rev's kind of come full circle for me. He was weaker at a time, and people started building him more assassiny, more bursty, and like you said, with Fangtooth coming out, the additional power you can stack so easily now is just mind-blowing. He can roll a lane.
All right, give me
Some
1 second.
Icy team coming out.
I am at 11 seconds in game.
Same here.
Bronze Army. Just double checking everything real quick. Asura Raids. And right, left team. And let's jump into game, and we'll do the countdown, and we'll jump right into it. Now that everything seems to be stabilized, and I'm not dropping frames like crazy anymore, let's jump right into game. All right, and we are in game, and start it in 3, 2, 1. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live. There's Raids versus Bronze Army. Second place on the line for the regular season here. The new jungle, the new map. Everything is different. Everything is beautiful. I, for one, and I think it's about 50-50, I like the HUD changes. I like the overall change to it. I'm not a huge fan of the kill Orb Prime and kill Fangtooth. But that being said, I think it's a step in the right direction. And there will always
agree.
And there will always be balance issues whenever they rework a hero. So.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They've overtuned a few of these heroes, 200%. Not going to argue that, but I think it's a step in the right direction. They're showing they're wanting to keep these guys updated and interesting, at the very least. But yeah, I agree with the HUD changes. I like everything except the neon bright health bars. They burn my eyes.
Well, they did say multiple times that there's going to be over 50 customization changes available for it. So we're going to see how everything goes through. It's a little bit of a change. There's also a new replay system coming out, which is awesome.
4 casters, I believe. Specifically 4 casters is what I heard.
So it's going to be pretty awesome. Hopefully we get some of that. The
I
bands were
wait.
Gideon and Grux. Bronze Army.
No shock there.
Yeah, Bronze Army banned Grux, and Asura said, we're not getting a 3-second stun. No, thank you. So let's just run through the rosters real quick. I'll do Asura's Raids on the left. High TU in the mid lane as Iggy. Appy Picker in the off lane as the Ice Queen herself. Ufel Carry. Why can't I think of his name? Revenant right now. Ian Fidalgo, who guest casted with me one week as the support Richter. I'm sorry, as Jungle Richter, and Brooks as the support Narbaz. Over on the oh, go ahead. Yep, go take it.
Over on the Bronze Army side, sorry for interrupting there, but we have Miso Sneaky on off-lane Rampage, Nabori on Murdoch playing carry, Snapshot on the Bellica support, CM Stark on Crunch, my lover, my baby Crunch right there. Ooh, Sneaky Peach on Gadget Mid as well.
A lot of CC.
I'm liking these teams.
I like the team comp. See, that is one good thing. Oh, he's in trouble right there. There's the thunk. Was able to get the thunk and the obliterate. So aimbot-ish was able to get the kill right there. Miso Sneaky was not able to get out of there as Rampage trying to get out. I'm excited to see what happens right now with Fangtooth. It's only been 24 hours that the patch is live, or 36 hours at this point. I want to see how it changes competitive play. I know from playing in my pleb level and mid to high platinum, Fangtooth, it's been battles from like the 6 minute plus on over Fangtooth. And I've seen it swing matches both ways. So you're never truly out of it, because then you can get it, but it can also turn into a steamroll.
Oh yeah, I mean, Fangtooth is on the same importance with me as Prime. If you're going for a really hard, I want to close this game out push, you take Prime. If you want to give yourself an edge, an advantage, and slowly increase that gap, or slowly come back from a bad situation, Fangtooth is what you take. You take it over and over, you set yourself up for it, and you give yourself that edge. It's something. I actually, Deli and I were practice casting earlier today, and we were practicing a game, spectating one from Reborn, and we were like, why are they running a Chimera jungle? Chimera's not great, right? You'd think they took Fangtooth the second it came up, took it the next second it came up, not even a full team rotation. Chimera, Richter took it by themselves every single time. After Chimera got his feet under him, would take it by himself repeatedly. It's interesting.
No, it's very... He's huge. I think he does get. Oh, right now Bellica in a little bit of trouble. Does drop her void zone, trying to get away. Oh, nice pull there by Richter. Brought him in and smacked the poop out of him. Telling him to go to sleep. Bellica did get caught out of position. Running right now is Murdoch. Murdoch's running for his life. Has about 600 health. He's running, gunning. Nike's on. Is he gonna get out? He's trying. Oh, the Aurora all going over, freezing him in his tracks right there. Then she puts her horror frost to slow him down right now. Not caring about the damage there is Richter. Steps in and secures the kill. Ian Fidego did get some 2 kills there. Nice job. A little bit of different composition that we're used to seeing with the Bronze Army. We have Miso Sneaky as Rampage in the off lane. Nabori as carry and Stop Shot as support. So a little different than what we're used to seeing them. They might be filling in right before the playoffs or just trying some stuff out. We got Iggy right now. Gadget, Spidey sense going off. Knew that something was up. Infidalgo rotating over. Oh God, I'm getting Xbox messages. Rotating over, going in right now. Oh, coming right out is Gadget. Nice body block by Infidalgo. Trying to get. Oh, he misses the pull. That would have been a sick, easy kill there for him. As Narbash. Oh my God, I am so frustrated. Right. Yeah, Narbash was waiting there with a funk. See what happens when stuff doesn't go well? Sabukio, thank you for that update. Yep. Brooks and Gideon band.
Oh yeah, I mean, what we're seeing right now, it seems Bronze Army is trying to play naturally. They're trying to get these wards, do what we know you should do, keep that vision, move yourself forward in a positive method, but they're getting a little bit of bad luck on their carry side. Bellica moved in. Richter happened to be outside, and Bellica still wanted that ward. Cost her life, cost her carry his life. I would like to see them play a little bit safer. They've already, I don't want to say fed, but they've given some kills over at the very least to Asura's Rage. Thank you. Sorry about that. Lost my train of thought for a second. But they've given some kills over to Asura's Rage, and you can see Asura's Rage starting to rotate. They're wanting to gimp Bronze Army even further. There's a funk just for style points. Mid lane on Gadget.
And a little bit of trouble right there is Iggy and Scorch. Crunch just beating him up, punching him around. Not enough damage, but Iggy still living. Still trying to get away. Iggy was able to get a turnaround, going back over to the mid lane right now. Start was a little late. Iggy, how much life did Iggy get away with? 399.
300.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Rampage.
He was technical.
Rampage is not as nimble as he used to be. You took away his jump. He does still have insane amount of health regen, but not being able to jump out. I like what they did there. I like how they updated. Oh, nice assault there going on Richter, knocking him up. Just beating on each other. No deaths happening right now. Oh, seismic assault going off. Jumps in, able to get him. Trying, can't see anything because of the camera being a little glitch right now. Guys, this is just insaneness right now. Everyone's just beating up on everyone, but no one's able to secure a kill. My camera is all messed up. There we go. Now they're going. I like what they're doing. They're putting a lot of pressure on that mid, trying to get that mid tower down, open up the jungle so they can get the Fangtooth. I would not be surprised if they go. Oh, nice big rock there, hitting the Infidego in the face. Crunch boxing him, knocking him up and then down. He's in trouble now. He's just trying to get away. Oh, he's not going to be able to get out. Was able to get the secure. We're seeing a little bit of the replay bugs right now. Can't quite tell. And it is an adjustment with the HUD where the life is. When you're trying to cast, muscle memory makes me want to look at the bottom of the screen, and I can't.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit of noise. But we have a Fangtooth coming out right now. They know they've got these picks. They've put pressure on the field. They have positive lane pressure. Or no, they haven't got these kills. They got killed. They want to try and make a change here. They have positive lane pressure in every single lane, and they're going for a little bit of a game, a little bit larger play here. We have Asura's Rage coming in, trying to make a play.
Oh, they're coming in. Here comes Azure Cypher. Oh, that's a double over the top. Oh, everyone's just going death, destruction. I have no clue who's dying. All I know is the Raptors still beating up on Rampage. Infidego does use Austin Sex with the assault there by Bellica. Bellica put him in. Turn around. Infidego's like, all right. We just wiped out Bronze Army. Wiped them out. Infidego just turns and all casually starts working on Fangtooth to take him out. You know, just taking it. And that's a big, because that's 1,000 gold per hero. So that's 5,000 gold early game. Don't underestimate that, chat. That is huge, and it will continue to swing matches. So, and you get a little bit of power from it.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's huge for each team. They were able to get a quadra kill, and on top of that, even pick up Fangtooth for a little cherry on top of the cake. But looking at what's happening right now, the biggest thing in that fight itself, or what was happening, the biggest thing that happened in that fight, you didn't have proper frontline.
Nice pull there by Richter. Was able to get him. Rampage in a little bit of trouble. Gets bursted down before he can do anything. Coming up behind him is Crunch. Crunch is juggling. He likes to punch, and he's going again. Bronze Army in all kinds of trouble right now. Asura's Rage taking a little bit of oh my goodness, they're going in and wiping them out. Nice job. Asura's Rage seems like they're a little bitter from what happened last week against Reborn. They got beat up on a little bit against Reborn. Reborn saying, hey, we're still one of the top 10s in NA, sir. You're still young and coming. But one thing I do know about Asura's Rage is they put a lot of practicing in. They've been practicing, they've been grinding, putting a lot of work in.
And it's showing. They have something to prove, and they are proving it right here, right now. Steamrolling Bronze Army up to this point, taking kills. A lot of this comes down to Richter and Marbash having this range engage, and not just range engage, also range repositioning through Richter, and he is hitting those hooks time after time again beautifully. That repositions, letting them get picks early. A Rampage, Crunch early game are very squishy until they get those levels and items to stack HP and armor. And they're taking advantage of that. They have a lead, they're pressing the lead that they have, and it's working very, very well for them.
Look at this. They have a 14,000 gold lead 11 minutes into the game.
Baby. That is something you normally see. Oh,
typical builds across the board. Nothing changed there. Possessed Bryken, Flame of Zetchin, Exoskeleton, still on me, so sneaky. Again, Reborn being punished for guys playing a little bit different positions right now. They could be working on stuff for the playoffs right there. Gideon doing everything she can to try to stay alive. And they're just going in. Tessadome over the top, beating the crap out of Rampage. He doesn't care. He was able to finish off Ian Faldego. Chasing. Rampage is chasing him. He wants it. He's hungry. He's swinging, trying to utilize that new kit if he can use that stun. Saxon with assault, keeping Narbass. Not able to get out of there. I'm stuck in the mat. Ufel was able to come in and clean up. Ian Fadego, Brooks both down. Sneaky Pete's is the only one down there on the Bronze Army trying to get away. And look at that. Immediately turns and goes right after who else but the Saber-Tooth Tiger, Fangtooth himself. Wow, these replay glitches are insane right now. There we go.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling them too. I have a few bugs on my end.
Right now.
But yeah, no, Sorry, go ahead.
Right now they're just going after that Fangtooth. I believe the second one gives the team speed boost.
Yeah, 10%, I believe.
Yeah, so now they're all going to be a little bit faster right now. Again, Asura Ray's putting on a clinic right now. Utilizing a new objective-based part of the map, doing a very good job at it. And look at, they're starting to collapse again. They're all grouped up. They're ready to fight. They have the extra CC. They're ready to go. Let's see. This has the makings to being a 15-20 minute match. Hopefully not. I want the Bronze Army to come back. But again, they could just be testing for the playoffs. The playoffs start next week. Both teams are in the playoffs.
I mean, most definitely. We've seen a little bit of sloppiness on the side of Bronze Army, mainly with their rotations and collapsing in on fights. Just positioning's a little bit not as tight as I would want to see it as. And Asura's Rage is definitely taking advantage of that with the 3-man crisis.
Wow. And they're going in. Got 2 kills once again. Going in. They're working on just trying. You fell. Going in. Got that. That's the second inhibitor down. Rip jump pads. So now they have a 10% movement speed and jump pads down. Huge advantage.
Second inhibitor? You are tired, my friend.
Second jump pads. Second T2. T2 towers. Wow.
Second tower? Yeah, there you go. I didn't know there were 2 inhibitors in one lane.
No one likes you. Who invited this
Version
guy?
44 updates. What they're doing to this game? Come on, Epic. Oh gosh. No, I mean, yeah, what I like about this game is this kind of exemplifies what we're going to be seeing in version 44. Not in the curb stomping or the steamrolling that's happening here, but the focus on objective play. 8 minutes in, Asura's Rage comes in, they group together, they provide lane pressure, and they shove mid. They take mid. They know that Bronze Army's carry is They're just freeze farming in their safe lane, and they take advantage of that. It's 5v4, they already got a pick. 5v3, they take down the T1 mid. Opens up the whole map for them, and now they're camping Fang2, stacking this objective and putting themselves even farther forward just to win. It's something we are going to see a lot of, focusing on Fang2 and taking these early game towers.
Definitely, we're going to see it early and often, happening all the time. What's interesting right now is I'm not sure why Nobori hasn't rotated to the opposite side of the lane right now. The stronger economy is where Fangtooth is. You have to be on that side. You want to have at least 3 people around Fangtooth at all time. Mid, support, and carry. And then with the jungler able to go over there, because Fangtooth, because all this curb stomping that's happened, too quick, a Fangtooth 5-team win, and then a Fangtooth grab, 5,000 economy, all of a sudden they're catching up quite a bit, you know? That's a big jump.
Yeah, we already see right now, Fangtooth's not even up, and we're seeing positioning around it. AE was setting up turrets inside Fangtooth to prepare for it so they can melt this. Lane pressure is being supplied from mid to open up the map and get the map ready in itself, prep for Fangtooth coming back up, because Asura's Rage recognizes how big this is. Bronze Army's kind of caught on to it, and they're starting to look like they're going to come in for a fight as well.
They got Fangtooth again. That third one is, I believe that's where it starts all the heavy damage. So +8 damage going in right now. Tesla them over the top. There's just too much burst, too much CC. Sneaky Pete's absolutely obliterated, taking off the map. So is Stark going in. Infodego ultimate on top. Right now, Nobori just saying, well, it is what it is. They're going in. They don't need old slime. They're far enough ahead. They got a wave following them. They're going to go take this first inhibitor. Taking this inhibitor down. Are they going for the win? Looks like they're going right for the win right now, and they should. They're 16 minutes in. 4 team wipe in there, going quickly. The core, that's one of the other big changes. Infodego was taking off the map right there. Nice seek in, destroy, and sticky bomb there by Gadget. Was able to finish them off, turning around. It is very hard to see what's going on, chat, because I gotta change some of my customizations. I can't see any of the health anywhere on the board, so I apologize. I thought I had it up, but obviously I don't.
I think I am desynced with you by about 7 seconds or so.
All right, so let's pause it real quick.
Where do you want to meet?
10 plus 10. I am at 17-12 in game.
Give me a few. I was at 1653 for some reason. I was hearing like Tesla Dome going down, and there's no what? It's a cryocism. What's he talking about? He said that was 17.
Hold on 1 second. I am going to put. Try this, see if it puts it. There we go. Now I got health again. Okay, I'm at 17-12. So I had to enable it in the HUD for me to see it while casting. Okay.
I mean, okay, so looking at what we've seen so far, do you think that there's really any chance of a comeback at this point in this game? And I'm at 7-12 when you're ready to start giving me a countdown.
Rip, I can't get out of my thing to hit the play.
Ooh.
What the hell?
Gotta love the replay system.
I can't. God, I can't switch heroes. I can't do anything. Hold on.
Can you not hit back and forward?
No, I can't get any. Hold on, I'm resetting there.
Oh god.
What's the hotkey to press it?
To go back and forward, I could not tell you off the top of my head.
There, I got it. Play. Shit.
Beautiful.
All right.
Oh, play should be P, isn't it?
Okay. All right, ready? I am at 17-17.
Okay, let me have to catch back up again.
Rip. Sorry, guys. Replay bugs.
Okay.
17-17.
Good to go.
Start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, to answer your question, do I think they can come back? Prime is still very strong. There's definitely a possibility of them being able to come back if they're able to win a team fight. Yes. And I can't switch heroes or anything. What the hell?
Ooh. Do you want to pause and try to fix it? Or
No, I'll just roll with
Okay, so I mean, I don't even think a team fight's what they want. What they want here is to get a 1 or 2 man pick, take Prime, and we actually have rotation through Prime by Asura's Rage right now. They recognize the value of this, and they're going for it.
And I can't click over to it.
Well, they're shooting the Prime. There's your play-by-play. I'm good at this.
Stark is waiting on the outside right now. They're going after Prime. Everyone's on it for Asura's Rage. Stark is trying to get away. There's that Obliterate. It's all too strong. Okay, now that Stark died, I can control the camera again. All right, now I'm back in. Oh my God, nice ultimate going to Tesla Dome over the top. And the complete team wipe. Bronze Army is off the map. That will be GG. I know,
Yeah,
I had to do
it.
it, and then I couldn't control it after. That will be GG. They are going to go in and wipe them through. The problem was I couldn't control anything after going into my settings. But now I do have the health bars over the thing, so I can see what's going on with health. And it did take...
Can I also just point out the smart play here? They know they have the advantage. They know they can win, but they don't want to get cocky. They don't want to shut down as Bronze Army is respawning. So they have their Aurora take care of their off lane. They come over, they start on Fangtooth. They're taking the advantage they have and doubling down on it instead of going for a risky in-game play. It's something that you don't see. It's something that needs to happen more than it does in solo queue.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I gotta get a system set up where we can track how many Fangtooths. Yeah, that's gonna be something. I believe it's 4-0 for Asura's Rage right now. So they have a ton of extra power. They have the extra movement speed, and they have Orb Prime. I don't expect this inhibitor to stay up long at all. Nice pull by Infidego. Goes on using his ultimate. Stop shot. Didn't even have a chance to react, to move, or anything. The Void just poking at Ian Fidalgo. He is so far ahead. Nothing you can do. Oh, nice pull again. Has Fidalgo missed a hook yet? Is he going?
Maybe one.
Oh my goodness.
I would have to look at the replay, but I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no because I don't want him to have missed any.
He was able to... Bronze Army doing everything they can to try to stay alive right now. Appy Picker alting over just to back him off and kill some of those minions. Sneaky bitch, he's in trouble. Crash Bamboo. Brookers was able to kill him. Enemy core down to 25%, 24%, 23%. Stark to say,
so close.
I am killing you, and he's not gonna. Missing the thunk was, who's playing? Brooks over there. 1920. Get it down. End this out. Get out of these replay bugs. 8%, 7%, 6%, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's pause it right there. Look at the end game builds real quick. Bronze Army getting beat on like something we're not used to seeing them. They are a very good team. They've been in the competitive scene for a while. There are a lot of well-known streamers within them, but they got pushed and they weren't able to really do much about it. Straight builds going in. Again, I swear Numbing Rogue does a lot more than 20% slowdown.
You would think. It feels like it, doesn't it? It feels
just like
monumental.
See, and this is one thing that I do like about the patch, ladies and gentlemen. There are some stuff that needs to be fixed, but pre-44, we were seeing 6+ growth totems on every build every single time. 2 right now. 2 growth totems. You're still seeing a lot of Sprikins. Sprikins are still very strong, but it does fall off. It's early for late game. It's a trade, you know? And
exactly.
21-minute game. Game was ended. So, nice job right there by Asura's Rage, putting on a clinic of 44 and saying, this is how you do it. This is what we do. And
oh, yeah. I mean, and looking at the builds, I want to point out, Asura's Rage has 2 Flame of Zetchins. There we go. I was going to say Zetchin of Fire for some reason. I don't know. My brain's not on point today. But 2 Flame of Zetchins on Asura's Rage. Well, we only have 1 on Bronze Army, showing a slight disparity in the prioritization of objectives there.
Yeah, it was rough for him. It was a rough match, but we'll see how they rebound for game 2. We're gonna take a quick 6-minute break and be right back. Winkles. I keep wanting to call you Tiddlywinks. It's Winkles. Tiddly Winkles. Winkles.
Tiddly Winkles. Just call me Tiddly.
Tiddly.
It'll be easier for you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for filling
Plus, it's
in.
fun.
If you guys see Asian Deli, just say GG from Huddy GTV when you see him stream tomorrow. Just say GG. No one likes that gnarly roots dude, so if we can ban him from all my servers. No, but we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be right back. See you guys in just a few.
Once upon a time in Minneapolis, yo, I damn near had to steal the show. I stepped on the stage, who is it? My name's Slug, I've come to kill a couple minutes. And what's up with the way that everybody gathers around each other so they can steal each other's sound? If it's all about getting down with the get down, how long I gotta wait for these fools to sit down? Appears more clear in its simplest form. Nobody sees tears when you're standing in the storm, abandoning the norm and handling the harvest, measuring the worth by the depth of the hardship. I welcome all the hatred you can aim at my name. I held onto the sacred ways of how to play the game. When the soldiers started running short on rations, I began tapping the egg to spark the hatching. Make it happen and take this captain to the gallows. I keep steering us into an area that's shallow. Talking to my shadow, he advised me not to worry. Said I should plant my tree and let it rise out of the fury. So give me some light, a little love and some liquid. I'ma creep through the night and put a plug in the spigot. And when the water grows and the dam starts to overflow, I'll float atop the flood, holding on to my ugly. Wide screen, when you can lose yourself inside the wide screen. Let life be a bowl of melted ice cream, or be the deer that's caught in my high beams. I'm rolling with the brights on, scared stiff. Reality is just too much to bear with. Paranoid, walking around careless. No wonder you're in love with your therapist. Go to sleep, my little time bomb.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Game 2, Asura's Rays versus Bronze Army. Tiddly, what did you see game 1? What were you impressed with? What did you see game 1?
I loved the team cohesion that we saw from Asura's Rage. Bronze Army wasn't as clean. They weren't rotating as thoroughly. Team Asura just, every single chance they got, they collapsed. They hit an objective whenever it was up. They made sure to contest every single thing possible and force down towers as quickly as possible when there was an opportunity. They didn't let much slide, and because of that, the game was very nearly clinical. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful? Beautiful?
To say the least. Beautiful.
It was beautiful. Left team score. So we saw Asura's Rage win in about 21 minutes. Again, we saw Bronze Army doing some off-meta picks, for lack of better terms. They were doing some, not off-meta, off-character picks from what we're used to seeing them. Again, it could be because they're practicing for the playoffs. They are in the playoff, and second and third place doesn't really matter that much because they're going to be playing each other next week. So maybe they didn't want to show their hand. Maybe it's like week 16 in the NFL, week 17, and they know they're going to play this team in the playoffs. So they didn't want to show it. But that being,
they might be filling out the field a bit, trying to see what's going on, and maybe trying to poke at the armor of Asura's Rage. Try to find a chink.
All right. Before I forget, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, Sneaky Paragon, who did all the artwork, the crown, the nice background that you see here. He is Power Gaming's official artist, our sponsor. Amazing guy. Make sure you guys check him out. Make sure you give him some love. Make sure if you need artwork, just go see him. Tell him that we sent you. Gaming by Stage Gaming Community, a big sponsor of ours. Herbalife, always trying to eat healthy. They're trying to help me not be such a chunky monkey anymore. I also want to give a big shout out to Redman064 with a $300 donation for Paragon Fight Night. Scuba Lip with a huge $100 donation. Thank you so much. And if I missed anyone else, thank you guys so much. We're just about to start game 2. I did not spell it wrong. I did spell it wrong. No one likes a wise ass. There was an
And I am what I is.
They TIDD. Where the hell did extra Y come from?
No clue.
No wonder why I was having trouble.
Don't worry,
All right.
I fat fingered Gideon alt earlier today.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
So
Much worse than bad in extra Y.
So let's jump right in. Again, thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you for all the support. Guys, season 2 is a go. We'll be making the announcement till next week. Big changes coming. We do have a minimum $250 to $300 prize pool again. But a lot of changes, making it more competitive for people, and some new teams coming on board also. But we're ready to jump into the draft. Oh, and also, before I forget, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the gentleman to the right with me, Mr. Tiddlywinkles.
Jeez, sir, watch your language. We have sponsors. What are you doing?
And Mr. I Don't Show Up, Agent Deli, will be casting a couple D2 games. They're going to go through, pick some games, and cast some of them. So make sure you check it all
Actually,
right here.
we're going to be casting the top 2 teams Friday, and then the next 3 teams Saturday as well, also at 8.
Oh, there you go. See, look at that. You learned stuff new. All right, let's jump into the draft. And we're going to start the draft. And
Okay.
Asura's Rage versus Bronze Army. Let's go. Want a much more competitive game this time. Hopefully we get it. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully everything, and they're taking their sweet time. Let's see what the bans are. Hopefully we'll get them updated within the chat
I mean,
as well.
I can almost guarantee a Gideon ban. 200, like, if it's not, it's going to be picked first pick.
Let's
Honestly, it'd be interesting to see Asura's, I was going to say, pick ban Aurora and either force Gideon ban out from Bronze Army and then pick up the next best, or force another ban out and pick up Gideon. So that way, either way, you're backing Bronze Army into a corner and making them pick the lesser of 2 evils. Yep,
Yeah.
There's the Gideon.
Yeah, you can't get Gideon on the map. You just can't do it.
3-second stun with a pool. If any team gets Gideon, I will be shocked.
We'll see with the pick ban rate, which I'm going to pull up in a second here. Why that loads in.
And a Grux. The double pain, bring in the double pain. Question is, Grux jungle or offlane? I don't really know. I haven't seen him play a huge amount in the offlane, but I can see the potential there. And a Richter as well.
His damage is just so strong. So incredibly strong.
Yeah, no, the damage hurts. It will melt your life. I got a screenshot from one of my friends who was playing against a Grux. 2,022 damage on a double pain.
Rip.
Yep.
Rip.
That was the thing.
Rip. So,
But yeah, we also have the Richter. Last game, he made his presence known, and not saying he won the game, but he pulled his weight literally in that last match. On Asura's Rage, missing maybe 1 hook. I don't even think that many. Initiating fights, getting picks.
Ian Fidalgo was on point with it. He was hitting his pulls, pulling them in, going into that quick cooldown silence with that quick cooldown ultimate. It was very tough. And we got the Iggy, IKA, I Love the Troll, and Scorch pick going, who will most likely be mid lane once again.
Oh yeah, I could see it mid. I could also see it support. I would like to see that tried some. I like the meme. It's fun. It's fun to watch an offlaner get bullied, especially with how strong offlaners are now. If the Iggy knows what they're doing, you're going to hard push anyways. These games tend to be a little bit faster paced in the safe lane. You're wanting to take that tower down sooner so you can rotate, help with Fangtooth, and so on and so forth. But I like the Iggy. I'm thinking Bronze Army is going to be trying to initiate off that Richter pool. Their comps can be kind of based around that. Add a little bit of CC, add an AoE ult, spice it up a tad. But Asura's Rage, going for the CC train.
Look at that Bellica pick once again. Seismic Assault into a Void Bomb, into the Grux pull, into another Rock from Rampage. I mean, Rampage can pick up his Rock and hold it as long as he wants, and it doesn't cost mana again. So he's like a pseudo support, and then he has the slow with his new pounding the ground and not getting his jump. So I like what they did with the fighters. I like that you're committing now. It's no longer just diving. You're not seeing as much tower diving. And the Bronze Army turns around and picks up a Narbass and Gadget again. Gadget being forced to be picked at this time. Because who else who else was mid?
Your Bellica's taken, your Gideon's taken. You could try Howie, but Howie's so weak right now, it's not even worth it. I mean, Gadget's the next best pick. Faye's a viable option. Um, you can't exactly outtrade a Gideon 1v1, but can hold her own at the very least. But they have plenty of CC. They have the Narbash ult, they have the Richter ult. Like I said, they got a Stunk into an AoE ult. They're going to be trying to play off of that and make some wombo combos happen. While Asura's Rage seems to be going for the hard CC and displacement style comp, they're going to cause a lot of disruption, both Grux and Rampage being commitment style fighters. You have a lot more of those. The only one who's not really anymore a commitment bruiser would be your Feng Mao with his Reaper's Dash. All the other ones, when you go in, you go in. You pick your fight, you cause disruption, you jump on that backline or guard your own backline, and you either roll or get rolled. It's one of the two.
I like it. It also makes other heroes more viable. I'm seeing a lot of Chimeras come out again because Chimera has that jump. You're seeing more crunch being played. He has that dash, the slide they get in. But by default, it makes their kits more viable.
Mm-hmm.
Murdoch.
Yeah, I mean it. Oh, Murdoch, my baby.
Whoa!
I am master.
Howie.
Howitzer support. Howitzer. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
I just talked bad about him, and they said, you know what? No. We gonna wreck with this Howie. That's what's gonna happen. But Drongo picked up as well. I think Drongo's a little bit of a stronger carry than Murdoch is. Just gives a little bit more self-peel. His DPS is still pretty good and can melt towers faster.
If he has a team with him, he is still very strong. Drongo just cannot be by himself. A very strong draft. Different again. And that's what I'm like. What I'm going to pull up on screen for you guys real quick is the pick ban rate for the ongoing season right now with the competitive scene here on Paragon Fight Night. This is through the first 8 weeks. And look at this. And at least our games, Kwang was not picked at all. And look, and during the season, his pick ban rate was 89%. Last week, after the 2 week ago update, his pick ban rate dropped down to 38%. We're gonna see Drongo up again. 31% last week. He was at 62. It's gonna be interesting to see where the trends are for some of these heroes after the update today, after all these matches get entered in. Feng Mao, 67, who's down. Iggy, like Rampage, like Gadget is by default it's going to be picked more. This right here, this Gideon, he's going to be 100%, right? He has to be 100% this week, after this week?
He has to be. If they're not picking him up, I don't know what they're doing. Like they're just losing.
Well, make sure you guys go to www.pwrgaming.com. You can get all the information for PML 10, which is coming up. I can't remember the dates right now. I'm drawing a blank. The third week of November, I believe, or the 10th and the 11th of November. PML 10. All teams are welcome. We're inviting everyone and their grandmother to come. Or is it 18th? I got to double check. I think it's the 18th and 19th. Yes. PML 10 is 18th.
The fact that matters is bring your grandma.
Yeah.
Please make sure she bakes cookies, gingerbread to be specific.
Okay, it is 11th and 12th. Okay, PML 10 is the 11th and 12th. Thank you. I was drawing a complete brain fart. But make sure you go to www.pwrgaming.com. You can get all the pick ban rates. You can get all the information for Paragon Fight Night Season 2 and all the PML information, PML 10. All right, are we ready to jump in the game? Let's get into game 2.
I am if you are.
All right, and I am at come on. There we go. 11 seconds in game.
Sounds perfect.
And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, week 9, game 2, the final week of the first ever Paragon season-based league. Division 1. Number 2 for the season going against number 3. Asura's Raids versus Bronze Army. We have Asura's Raids on the left with High to You mid lane as Howitzer. Ian Alfaldego as Rampage Jungler. Appy Picker looking like off lane. Brooks as a support Bellica. And Ufel as Mr. Long Arm of the Law Murdoch.
Yeah, and moving on over to Bronze Army, we have CM Stark on the Richter Jungle. Hopefully making those hooks land very, very smoothly. I want to see some good hooks this game. But Sneaky Peach on Gadget mid, Miso Sneaky on that Iggy off lane. Hopefully he'll hold his own, and Stop Shot on Narbash support with Nabori on the Drongo carry. I mean, looking at these two different drafts, who do you think won the draft?
I don't know. I honestly, I would say traditionally, I would give it to Bronze Army. I would give the traditional draft to Bronze Army. Just because I'm not a fan of Howitzer right now. I think Howitzer is so much further behind everyone else. But, I don't know. High to You is one of the best players in NA and mid, so let's see what he can do and how he can do it.
I mean, we already see him out trading Sneaky Peach here, pushing him very, very low, landing the abilities, landing every single auto possible. But once again, I agree, How is definitely weaker. He's going to have a harder time as they start scaling. But excluding the Howitzer, I really, really love Asura's team comp. They're not as reliant on ultimates and like a full team wombo combo to be able to like make plays. And when you have that contingency, it can go very, very well and can win you a lot. But at the same time, if you don't have it, it costs your team probably the game immediately. Like there's not a lot coming back from it if you put all your eggs in one basket and that basket is not there anymore. Doesn't happen.
Oh, nice seismic assault there by Brooks. Was able to get sneaky, got him up in the air a little bit, and UFL not able to follow up because of those pesky freaking turrets that just do way too much damage and way too much range. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Can you tell I play mid as main? But anyways.
Oh yeah. Iggy, he's a mid laner's nightmare if you're not monitoring things right. Like once again, your turrets it's the same mentality almost as a normal turret. You're there to protect your turret.
Sneaky Pete's in all kinds of trouble. R2000 to the face, and then Infodego comes in with a large mitt, smacks him in the head, puts him out for the night. First blood in favor of once again Asura's Rays, who won in 21 minutes in game 1, and really put him on. See him start trying to go for that. Buff and was not able to get it. Took a rock to the face from Ian, but Stark pulled him and said, "Hey, don't be doing that. We don't like that." And you were saying earlier, last game, we haven't seen much Grux in the offlane, and I think you saw Appy Picker struggle a little bit there, forgetting about the non-dash, not having the dash.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Though, looking at Grux, he doesn't have that sustain. He doesn't have a shielding like Bing now. He doesn't have innate lifesteal. So you're going to have to play him a little bit safer right off the bat. If you get thunked, you're going to get chunked. If you get bodied, you're going to get chunked. It's just an inevitable fact.
Ian Fodego got caught trying to invade the jungle a little bit. Is he going to be able to get out? He is. Got about 200 and so health. Does get another Sticky Bomb in there, and Seek and Destroy was on him. No, I'm sorry, the Sticky Bomb did not land on him. Turning it around is Brooks. Nice make a stall. Sneaky Pete's having to back out. See him start trying to peel. He's in all kinds of trouble. Just a little bit of health. And Stark is going to get away. Was turning around, but Brooks paid for it with an R2000 to the face. Now Gadget in all kinds of trouble. There's that R2000 doing all kinds of damage. Sneaky running. Steve Prefontaine would be proud. He has his Nikes on, waiting for him. His high to you. Oh, and he missed the R2000. So Sneaky trying to peel for him, trying to keep him alive. They want to kill. They're hungry. They're like fat kids around cake on a table at picnic. They wanted it, but he was able to get away. Wow, how does Sneaky live?
A missed Howie rocket. That's how he lives. Oh, baby. I mean, once again, that was very, very extended of a fight. Brooks chased too hard, and then Sneaky made the exact same mistake. Or Brooks chased too hard, and then Sneaky made the exact same mistake. Just over-committing for a kill. Forcing someone out of lane early game is as detrimental as getting the kill. The only difference is you yourself don't get the money. Yep. Just forcing people back. Stay there, farm, get your last hits, which I believe got increased in how much money they give you on the down low as well. Just make sure you're hitting those. Make sure you're putting yourself farther ahead. And with Sneaky getting first blooded, I would say they need to be getting these. They need to take every opportunity they can to put themselves on a higher ground than Howitzer. Because if they can get ahead of Howitzer, their burst and their combos can be much better.
Howitzer does have that mini aimbot with that R2000 being able to like home in like heat-seeking missiles. So it makes it a little easier. He is still a tough hero to play, though. Because if you're not careful, you can get beat up and fall behind very early. And you're seeing Sneaky trying to keep pressure on him, putting him in there. Stop Shop coming to check to make sure it drops a ward over on Mr. Fangtooth. 2 wards. I like what Asura's Rage did. They have the wards on each side of Fangtooth, so they know if someone goes in. Meanwhile, Bronze Army put it right on Fangtooth. But, oh, nice seismic assault right there. Got him down. He's down to a few hundred health. Nope. 392 health. Miso Sneaky was able to slightly just get away. I'm going to have to do some tweaking for you guys so you can see the health. Because the numbers do not show up overhead for whatever reason. And Happy Picker starting to impose as well, pushing up on the lane. Nabore and Stop Shop backing off. Happy Picker is very much gankable right now. They need to go over. Oh, nice smash and grab right there, but he did miss the bleed. Staying with Happy Picker over in the off lane. Pushing.
No longer bleeds, by the way.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, it just
rework.
does tons of damage. Tons of damage.
Rip rework.
I mean, yeah, I looking back at those wards on Fangtooth, once again, we're seeing the prioritization of that objective. And I like what Asura's Rage is doing a little bit more. Bronze Army gets the vision directly on it, because you can sneak in. But at the same time, Asura's Rage both gets vision into it and vision to their safe lane, giving them protection from ganks moving through jungle forward.
Ufel going in, trying to get Sneaky. I gotta be careful. There's gonna be 2 turrets hitting them. And they do an absolutely amount of damage. Switching over to Haichu. Nice boot. Got him. Bring him in. Goes up over the top. Can he hit him with it? There goes the rock, and he's going down. He's down. Oh, they go out. He's chasing him. He wants it. Oh, no. Long arm out. Oh. Was able to finish him off. Sneaky piece under rotation over here. Infodego knew he was there from that ward. They did both. Oh, he is stuck in the Tesla Dome. Had a little help. That huge mana regen. I mean, health regen. Was able to keep him on. Now he just stumbles on over. Boop, 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 looking like a big old load in his pants. Was able to get down that first tower. I believe that is the first tower. And it took 8 minutes to get that first tower down in the off lane.
Wait a minute, the last game it took 8 minutes too. They're on a timer.
Was it 8 minutes?
Oh, yeah, it was 8:08 last time. Thought there was another fight in the jungle over here. Ian Fideko being engaged now.
Oh, see him start using his ultimate there, keeping him in the freeze, trying to chase him down. And health regen was not quite enough. Miso Tiki came in and went after it. Bronze Army playing a lot tighter in their fights now. Their target acquisition is much better. They're going after Mr. Fangtooth. They got one down. They know they have a slight advantage. Going to stay over here, knowing what's happening right now. Here comes Brook. I think he's going to try to seismic assault through the wall. I don't know if it reaches through there. Stop Shot, just trying his own, keeping him out. Here comes Brook. He's coming in. 1, 2, 3 turrets are down. That's going to be tough to get in there. Are they going to be able to get it? Oh, he's going in. He's going for it. Oh, a little too early. R2000 from down south. I don't know who got it.
I think Bronze Army got it. I think.
There's no way to tell in this new replay. Rip.
I mean, that was most definitely a risky Fangtooth. Just not because of their current assets or map pressure, but because of their mana and health pools. They were all damaged. Their main zoner, their gadget, was very low on mana and actually wasted some of it dropping stuff onto Fangtooth. I don't think she should have been, but that's a different story. But they recognized the opportunity. They knew Howie Alt was down. They knew they got a good pick, and they also saw Grux present in Asura's offlane. So they know at most this is going to be a 2v2 or a 2v4 or a 3v4 maybe with no solid zoning. They took the objective. They took the chance, and I think they got the objective.
Let's check gold. It's dead even, and the kills are dead even going across the board. So there's just.
Ooh.
I don't know. If I click on them, can I see it? No. No. There's no way to tell if they got Fangtooth or not. Rip.
I think Bronze Army got it. Their CS is 50 lower. They shouldn't be at the same gold amount.
Okay. There you go.
I'm just going. Just mathematically, that would make sense. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bronze Army. I'm gonna say they have one.
Definitely going to be tough getting used to this new replay system. See him start coming over in the rotation. Delica dropping a void drone on, start draining that mana, doing damage every time he uses an ability. Brooks in all kinds of trouble. There's Iggy. Oh, look at him going down, melt. He's not going to get away. Iggy trying to run now, trying to get out himself. They did get the kill. CM Stark has to be careful. Sneaky Pete's just got himself in all kinds of trouble. Drops the Pestle Dome over the top. About 500 damage going out. And who died? I don't know.
Everyone. Everyone's dead. The end. No one wins. No, I mean, I was just about to comment on how Asura is having good rotations just like last game, and then Bronze Army sees the gank happening and follows up. They immediately drop what they're doing, rotate in, and start counter ganking that, and are able to get reprisal kills. Very, very well done. I think they're kind of recognizing what Asura did last game and trying to counter. They've lost 2 towers due to this grouping that's very, very, very strong. But now they're keeping their eye out for it. They're rotating that split second faster that lets them get those kills and turn a fight.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Sorry, caught me mid-gulp.
Oh, okay. I was like, did I lose it? Or what happened?
Right now, much more even match. We're 12 minutes into it. Bronze Army playing much better. They're a little bit of trouble with the towers, but their team fighting's better and their objective base is better. Look at this. Fangtooth spawns, right? Everyone's already on the other side of the map. Paragon, Epic doing... Fangtooth is doing exact... Oh my god. Seismic Assault, I see him start. He is just getting knocked around. Had never even had a chance. Crashman Boom on Stop, throwing everyone. Infadago just eating 2 ults. And still living his rampage. He was able to just take 2 ultimates and get out of there. Nice pull there by Happy Picker. Smash and grab, was able to get him in. Now they're turning around. They got 3 of them. It's doing exactly what Epic wanted. It is an objective-based game. They got rid of a lot of the last hits on the minions, which I know a lot of the top-tier players are upset about. But I think they're replacing it with objectives. Look at Fangtooth. 8 minutes, Fangtooth fight. 13 minutes, Fangtooth fight. It's on the clock. They're going there, and all the teams are there. So it's going to come down to the brawling around Fangtooth is what's going to determine these games.
Most definitely. There's going to be a team fight on Fangtooth. There's going to be a pick. We're going to see a T2 go down, and that's going to set the tide for the game to win.
Happy Picker trying to get away. He's in all kinds of trouble. That's where the missing the old Grux stash comes into play there. It's no longer there. Because the things, what I think we're going to see in the PML next week and the PCL this weekend is I think you're going to see teams countering that, grabbing OP. Giving up, oh my goodness. The R2000 just absolutely obliterated CM Stark. Absolutely.
I mean, say what you want. You okay? You gotta breathe. You gotta breathe.
Wow.
No, I mean, say what you want about the range of it, but its damage does hit hard. T2 down there, which is jump heads. And Rory is still right lane farming. Currently. Hey, there he is. He sees what's happening now.
Oh my goodness. Lost the Nabori was over there farming it on the right lane. Rotating over is the surgery altogether. So what I was saying is, I think right now because it's so new and they're so strong, because they're like I feel like Fangtooth has to be touched. It's just too important right now. But it's going to start to come down with, do we give up that little extra gold and that early bonus damage and push up the opposite lane and take a quick prime and try to take our objective? Open up the map for us? What do we do here? You know, and I think that's where the play is going to start coming in. Because now you have 2 huge objectives that can swing a game at any time. Orb Prime, which can turn immediately, and Fangtooth, which is the long term. ITU having to use his ultimate just to try to get out of there. Infadago is in the fight, smashing, using that extra bonus damage. Seismic Assault on Sneaky Pete. He is off the map. ITU also went down. Crashman Boom, Stop, trying to do anything he can. There's just too much CC. There goes Stark. Bronze Army in a lot of trouble. Just as I was giving them compliments, they're out of there. Nabori just turning on and running All 5'6" of them trying to get out of there. Abby Picker not allowing. Now he's in no man's land. There's nothing he can do. Asura's Rage. What is going on with the camera? Asura's Rage implementing their will right now on Bronze Army. Again, Bronze Army playing a lot of different positions than what we're used to seeing them in. I think they're testing stuff out for the playoffs. I don't know, but we'll see.
Or maybe they're doing the opposite. Maybe they're trying to hold their cards close to their chest, and they're just having a good time this time around. Trying new positions, trying to get experience in different roles at this at this skill level. Because I mean, it's something to know what people would do. It's another thing to play against. Touching back when we were talking about objectives, Fangtooth is now what Raptors were when they were released.
Yes.
Which I love. I love that. It's something you're constantly playing around. It's drawing teams in. It's forcing fights. And I'm iffy on the statement that taking Prime while the other team's taking Fangtooth, Prime is going to be a harder to take, most definitely. It deals more damage. It's a multi-target damage objective, and on top of that, it has more health. If the other team's taking Fangtooth, they're going to take that much longer before you take Prime. And who knows, they might even come over and still Prime. But I think if you're able to, yeah, it could work, most definitely. I think taking Fangtooth, the other team's taking Prime. Now that's a way to go. But once again, going back, Fangtooth is your stacking mechanic. It's your growth totem. Prime is your one of the tribe, or your unbroken spirit, if we're talking in cards here. It is the thing that gives you a large increase in power all of a sudden and lets you make big plays.
And health regen, and mana regen. I think it'll be interesting. But if you, oh my God, Master Grab going over the top right now. Oh, there's just ultimates going everywhere. Too many to say right now. See him start trying. He's in trouble. I'm gonna stay with that. Going and start trying to go. Nice Master Grab pulls him back in. Start just trying to run. He's gonna be done here. He was taken off. Sneaky Paragon taken off. I mean, sorry, Miso Sneaky taken off. 3-0 in favor of Asura's Rage once again.
Yeah, I mean, once again, Asura's Rage has taken this lead. They've asserted their dominance in rotations and objectives, in positioning and basic team fighting, and because of that, they're rolling it. They're working well together. They're taking advantage of every single misplay and misstep that Bronze Army is performing.
Bronze Army in all kinds of trouble right now. They're just kind of like backing off there. And here goes Asura's Rage grouping together. They always have 3 together. They always have 3 together. And just to touch on the objectives again, and what I meant by is obviously you have to try to stop Fangtooth, but if you have a 5-man rotation and a lane is pushed up on the right-hand side, you can get over Prime down pretty quick.
Okay, I understand.
It's bang, bang. You know, you can go after, give up to it, and go. But it could be a counter. It could be it's a risk-reward thing. And I like that. I like that it's something to think about.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It adds another layer to the gameplay, just like the last team mechanic, which I have some thoughts on. I'd love to talk to you about it. When we don't have the middle of a team fight happening right now.
Go ahead, it's all yours, cast it, go.
Okay, we have Richter getting obliterated. All of the CC coming out from Asura's Rage, deleting the Richter. The Crash Bang Boom coming down on top of the rest of Asura's Rage, deleting Rampage. He is knocked out of the way, while Iggy also is taken out by the carry. Oh baby, oh baby. The scraps are being cleaned up now. H2 Hui? Hi Tui. Hi Tui, that's his name. Hi TU. Hi TU. Last landing our 2000 and dealing some good damage, boy.
Wow.
I mean, once again, it's what I talked about back in the draft. We have a very you see that? You see that? You see that?
What did he hit him for?
Everything. He took everything. His pride, his respect, his money. But yeah, we see the Wombo combo on the side of Bronze Army, and when it goes well, it goes well. We've seen them get good picks and turn team fights with it here and there, but we also have Asura's Rage able to do these rotations, able to collapse, and because of the CC they have, because of the different combinations and fluidity of their team comp, they're able to make more plays. And if their front line goes down, they have a Grux now. If their Belka goes down, they still have 3 forms of CC. That aren't relying on contingent on other ones people working well together.
Wow.
Yeah, you did that damage. You're still stunned by it.
Wowzers. See, now they're going in. Let's see how long it takes them to take Orb Prime right now. So about 2040 they went on it. They got 3 on Orb Prime. This is just for my...
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
It took about 15 seconds to get Orb Prime. And it takes about 12 seconds to get Fangtooth. On it when
I didn't count on the thing too. I wasn't counting. We have the roaming now, and the CC squad is too strong. Bronze Army does not own their own jungle at this point. They need to move together. They need to watch, and they need to get, if they can, get a little bit of vision in their strong builds.
They're just going in and posing their will right now. They're all grouped together. Both inhibitors are down, or 2 inhibitors are down. There's really no reason to go after anything else. They're gonna have to keep 2 people back to try to stop that. I expected honestly, a very good game between Asura's Rage and Bronze Army, and Asura's Rage imposed their will. Just as you were saying, they did whatever they want when they wanted.
Asura's Rage they're clinical. They're coming in, they're taking every advantage they can, and they're pushing. They know they're watching for vision, and as soon as they see people in other areas, they abuse one location. And you see a little preemptive thinking as well on that point. They're looking ahead and saying, okay, they're probably going to respond to this wave. Let's go over here and pressure this side. And it works. It works very well. Multiple times we saw them collapsing on a 1-man or a 2-man. The rest of the team is busy farming or setting waves. It's by the book, but it works so well.
Again, something that I like with the new update, only 2 growth totems. But look at the Sprikings. Sprikings are the next card to get the nerf bug. Look at the return of Zetchin coming back in. You're seeing new builds come out again. You're seeing everything come out again. You're seeing new heroes being picked again. I liked it. Asura's Raids imposed their will against the Bronze Army. Did whatever they want when they wanted. But that being said, the Bronze Army was using different teams. So they took a 2-0 lead. Won both matches. So in the Paragon Fight Night League, you win 2-0, you get that bonus point. So they get 3 points for the week. So the standings are pretty much set, with Reborn being the 1 seed, Asura's Rage being the 2 seed. I don't know if it's gonna be Bronze Army. Hold on, I'm double checking it right now. Let's see. Yeah, so it's going to be Reborn as the 1 seed, Asura's Raids as the 2 seed, Arctic Wolves as the 3 seed. I'm sorry, the 4 seed in the Bronze Army. So maybe that's why the Bronze Army was just testing stuff out, because it really didn't matter because they're going to play each other anyway. But it was a well-played game by Asura's Raids. It looks like they took to heart what they learned last week against Reborn when they ran into a little bit of trouble, and Reborn did what they wanted to do. Well, again, guys, I want to thank Mr. Tiddlywinkles over to my right. Check him out tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Division 2, right here on the same station, PWRgaming.com. Tiddlywinkles, when do you normally stream? What's your stream schedule?
I stream Mondays and Wednesdays. I stream Dark Souls right now, playing through the first game for the first time. Almost beat it, and I'm going to move on to Dark Souls 2. And then Tuesday, Thursdays, I play Paragon. I'm very bad, so feel free to drop by. Dropping out of Platinum pretty soon is the plan. But and then Fridays and Saturdays, I'll be streaming for PWR Gaming.
Yeah. Thursday night next week starts the playoffs. We'll be casting that. We'll probably do Reborn versus Arctic Wolves for the first game. We might do both. And then the finals will be the week after that on Saturday. We'll be casting the finals on a Saturday. We'll be more. Again, Season 2, big changes coming, having a pro division, smaller divisions, more complex scoring and stuff like that. Announcement will be made next week. PML 10 signups are open, I believe, now. So make sure you go to www.pwrgaming.com and check them out. Check out all the information that you can get on there. And we will be doing a fundraiser for it. 50% of all donations is going to go to breast cancer awareness.
There you go.
D2 games are going to be tomorrow night. They're doing one, and then they're doing 2 or 3 on Saturday, they said. 8 p.m. Eastern. So, and again, guys, I hope to see a lot of you guys this weekend, and PCLs this weekend also. So we'll see you guys this weekend. We're going to say goodnight, and I believe we're going to send another Nacho host. Make sure you guys let them know that PWR Gaming hosted them. And make sure you check out PML 10 in 2 weeks. PCL this weekend, and playoffs start next week for Fight Night. $550. Let's go. We'll see you guys soon.
Heck yes.
Good night. God bless everyone.
Good night.